here. I just saw something that I am so excited about. I am like, oh my gosh. I'll tell you about it. Hold on, just get in 1 second after I get to this. Come on. I need you, and then I need this other thing, and a page protector. Today's the 21st, correct? Yes, it is. All right, so let me get this out while that is popping on, and then we'll get a page protector. Hello. Oh, I should make sure that this volume is down. It is. Hi, everybody. Happy, what is today? Monday. Duh, today is Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome back to another Crafting with Me live today. Today we're working on Project Life yet again. And the last one. So I'm running out of these page protectors and I haven't reordered any yet because I just haven't. And it's the last one. I'm just gonna have to fake it with some of these other page protectors until I put an order in. It'll be fine. Anyway, so, oh, I need this too. I need this too, so I have the other side. So, guess what I just saw? Hi, Susan. Guess what I just saw as I was going live today? So, on the YouTube app, when you go live, you click on a button that's like a plus button, and then it's like, upload video, go live, post a something. I forget what they call them, but it's basically like a post or chat, or I don't know, something like that. And then there was a big old thing that said new, and it said go live together, which I think means that you can have more than one person going live on the same video. They probably both have to have a YouTube account, but I am super pumped by that because that's one of the features of Facebook that's kind of nice. I tried that out with my sister-in-law Caitlin earlier in the year, like a month or so ago, where we crafted live together. And YouTube didn't have anything like that. So I've been debating like how I would like to do that again. I would like to make that more of a regular thing, but then that means I have to do videos on Facebook and on YouTube and, all this stuff. But if YouTube has that feature, now I want to test it out because that's super cool. Anyway, go live together. I'm so happy right now. It's the little things. So today we are going to be working on Project Life week 34. This was the end of August, so August 22nd through August 28th. And I'm going to be using the Good Story Kit from Ali Edwards for this one, which I think is potentially the last bits and pieces I have of the Good Story Kit. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. It's going to go quick because I had embellishments left in the kit. One of my favorite things with Project Life that helps me keep it simple is to pull my cards from one kit to help me tell the stories of the week, right? So whether that's story kit, stories by the month kit, day in the life kit, I don't know, from one kit, but then to use only the embellishments that come in the kit with it to embellish my layout. It helps me with decision fatigue. I don't get as fatigued because I'm not trying to go find the perfect things. I'm just going to make what I have work. And I love that, I love that. It makes my layouts come together quick, and having the stories told is, for me, the most important part. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get my stool out here, and we'll turn over to desk view. How was everybody's weekend? Tell me. Let's see here. Oh, we were talking about earlier in coffee hour on Mondays. I do a coffee hour at 1 o'clock for the tier 2. And we were talking about Thanksgiving and turkey. So tell me in the comments, are you team turkey or team no turkey for Thanksgiving? Do you make turkey but you don't like it? Do you love turkey and you make it every year? Do you have something different than turkey? What's your turkey situation for holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas? I think those are the only two that people make turkey for, right? Thanksgiving and Christmas. What's your situation? And then I'm gonna turn this around, get us over to the desk here. And oops, I just realized that is turned. Okay. Because I filmed a reel earlier. Fun times. Okay. Ah, yes, Etienne. No turkey, tons of sides. The sides are where it's at, though. I'll tell you that I personally am team no turkey. I don't love turkey, so we make chicken for Thanksgiving. But like a roasted chicken, you know, it still has the stuffing in it. It's delicious. It's great. I don't miss turkey ever. Susan, there would be a riot if you didn't have turkey. I understand that. I think extended family-wise, it would be like that too. The last 2 years, we've had to do Thanksgiving on our own. So 2020 was because of COVID. 2021 was because we had COVID. We tested positive for COVID, like, gosh, I don't know, a day before Thanksgiving or 2 days before. And you know what? It was enough time before Thanksgiving that we could order our groceries for pickup and go pick them up so we could still make food. That was Thanksgiving. So the last 2 years in a row, we've had it just with our own family. And when we did that, we were like, well, let's just make what we want to eat and make turkey. I mean, not turkey, make chicken. Okay, let me see if I got all these out here. So this is the Good Story Kit. I'm going to get everything out here. Okay, and that's going to go there. And then we got that. All right, and then I also want to set these things out where I have them drawn on. And then we'll see if it needs anything else. And we'll talk about stories and all that. This is good. This is really an easy one. But that's okay. This is a kit, I think that's a great one for Project Life, right? Because it's a really general theme. It's the theme of good. So identifying parts of the week that were good, parts of the week that were not good, where we had to find the good, and everything in between. There. And then these, did I have these somewhere? Oh, I think I was going to put one up in here and the other one maybe down here. Okay, so I've got tiny phrase stickers I could throw on here. I've got, this is where I'm going to put my dates. And then it's just a question of what else would I potentially want on here? Anything at all. So maybe, because these are kind of starbursty, right? So maybe I want to pull out some of these starburst stickers and we could throw those in there to kind of mirror some of that. Plus there's a bit of gold foil on those, and there's definitely gold foil on the chipboard pieces. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else in here. I have another set of those starbursts, but they're bright and they don't really go with this kit super well. So I like the other ones better. These are from the Wander kit that just came out. P.S. If you didn't know, if you haven't, you know, had marketing materials come your way, today is the beginning of the Allie Edwards Stories Revisited sale. I don't know how long it goes for, the sale, but it's happening right now. They're calling it the autumn. Is that what they said? The autumn Stories by the Month sale, or not Stories by the Month, Stories Revisited sale, autumn version. I don't know. Anyway, that's happening right now. So if you've been waiting for the sale to get a certain kit or anything like that, it is going on. Now is the time. All right, just as a fair warning. So what I thought I would do with this title card, I've got one of these longer chipboard pieces. This is longer than a 3x4. So I'm actually thinking about putting it on here. Does this have adhesive on it? Oh, that was a sigh of, I'm so happy about this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Then we're going to put this across the middle, and it will go over the sides of my guard, which is good. And then I'm going to chop off the excess. Hopefully I got that straight. I mean, it looks pretty straight to me. It's fine. We're going to cut off the sides here. And there's one. Let's not accidentally stick to a photo. That'd be great. Okay. Like that and that. And see, and it gives it like this little band across the middle, which is kind of fun. It might, let's see how difficult that's going to be to go in the pocket. Did I cut this down enough? Really going to be difficult for me. Oh no, I can do it. It'll go in. Okay. Then we're good. I'm like, if it wasn't, I would trim off just a tiny bit more of the edge there, and then it would be fine. Okay, so we've got that. That's going to be for dates. So let's go ahead and stamp out the dates on here. This was the week of the 22nd of August. 22. Adiane, I'm reading your comment. You saw a guy for the New York Times has the job of making 20 kids. Oh, 20 kinds of stuffing and rating them. That might be your dream job. That's so funny. Sarah, yeah, turkey's not your thing. Nope. I'm curious too. Oh yeah, they're two sides. One potato salad and sausages, poultry, a roast with lots of sides. Potato salad and sausages sounds pretty darn good. You heard the angels sing when I removed the adhesive backer, right? Oh, I miss them. I miss the sticky backing so much. It just made everything easier. Because sometimes the adhesive rips off the back of that chipboard, you know? Okay, so we got the 22nd to the 28th of August, 2022. Very good. Very good. I should probably stamp off some of that ink. All right, so that's going to go here. Now the question is, can I? Nope, I'm not going to, because I think it looks fine just like that. All right, so now we can stick some of these other guys down here. So one of the design elements in this layout that I am doing, that I've chosen to do, like this one, because these were part of those nestled chipboards, so this does not have the adhesive. Boo. What a tease. One of my design choices that I did for this layout was to take the chipboard, all of the remaining chipboard that made any kind of sense with my layout, and I'm putting them primarily on the 6x4 photos. Actually, this can go back over here. So I've got, or you know, my dimensional embellishments are on all the 6x4s. So I've got here this picture of my daughter where I've got, you know, the dimensional stuff here in the corner. I've got this one that says looking good, and I think I might actually put it more towards the middle of the page of that photo. Come on. So it almost acts like an arrow at the front of Jonah on his scooter. So it's like pointing in the direction. I think I'm going to, like right here, because that's kind of fun. Looking good. So we've got dimensional here. And then on this 6x4 at the bottom, I have another chipboard piece that says find the good, that just so happens to fit right here. So there it goes. So we've got dimensional, dimensional, dimensional. Then I have one here in the upper left-hand corner because of the title part here. So then I'm going to mirror that and have one in the bottom right-hand corner. So I've got the two corners and then the larger pieces in the middle. So that's going to help things feel a little bit more cohesive with this layout. or balanced, I suppose, a little bit more balanced. So we've got good things take time. And I'm just going to put this other little asterisk, starburst, whatever this thing is, down there as well. These were the centers of the starburst nestled chipboard. Go put it right there. Okay, so now we've got some balance going on. This will just go into my stash. It's a card that is the other half, wherever it is, the other half of this one. A lot of times I like to use these as title cards or filler cards with embellishments on top of them, so I don't mind having that one left over. Then let's see, what else do I have? So I've got 3 photos through the middle here and 1 up at the top. All of them have space where I could add something to them, which I'm thinking the classic pairing of tiny phrase sticker and a puffy tiny sticker. Classic, right? So on this one, there's the space up in the tree. On this photo of the kids, there's space above their heads. This one of Jonah and Aaron, I'd probably put it here in this upper left-hand corner. And then this picture of my sister-in-law, I'd likely put it in the bottom left-hand corner, just because visually I think that's where it would make the most sense. It's covering up nothing that's important and all of that. And I love this set of tiny phrase stickers too, because they're all very positive, right? It's like, good news, I'm good with that, good enough, good times ahead, oh so good, definitely not good, which, you know, there's those two. Good stuff. So I'm thinking, let's do good but not great. That's I like that too, actually. Okay, looks good to me, totally. Kind of good grief, good things, good places, good vibes, good times. Ooh, let's say good times for the bonfire. We'll say, what do I want to say? All good, good news, good things. Maybe oh so good can go on this one of Aaron and Jonah. The kids can be, that one's so long. Focus on the good. Ooh, good times ahead, because, you know, like good times ahead in school. And this one of my sister-in-law, I'm going to say, maybe just like something good. Okay, that'll be, I like that. All right, so we'll stick all these on here. So we got good times ahead. We'll go to school picture. Good times, we'll go to bonfire picture. Something good to sister-in-law. And oh so good to Jonah and Aaron. I was specifically looking for one that was a little shorter, so it could go in this space with one of these and not look like it's out of place. So I think I might use some of these like creamier colored ones, just because there's some of that color in, like this almost matches the card there. So I think we'll go the big creamy colored one can go there. We'll do a gold foil one here. I think up there I will also do a gold foil, just because it'll stand out from all that greenery. And then this one, maybe I'll do another one of those taupey green ones, greenish looking. It's like a green slash beige. Beige with a green undertone. And that's pretty much it. So let's talk about stories that I'm telling this week for this project life. And then, you know, that's pretty much that. That was like the quickest layout in the history of anything. Okay. All right, so I'm going to see what else you guys have said. Hello, everybody. Etienne, you got a paper person order that's baking. Oh, that's so cute. All right. And yes, Stories Revisited is live. Okay, so yes, let's talk about some stories for the week. And then we'll talk about the week ahead of, in real time, in real life right now. So here we go. So we've got this week. So this week was Izzy's first week of second grade. So she started second grade here. And I've got a couple of pictures from the first day of school. So we do a traditional picture every year where the kids hold a sign and stand in front of the front door in their first day of school outfit. And, that is that. So this is her with her second grade sign. And of course, the tongue sticking out face is like a thing at this age. So that's the one I picked to do as a larger photo just because that's very her. Also, something about this picture that I just love is that you can see she's holding on to her baby giraffe right here. If you don't know about baby giraffe, she's had this giraffe stuffed animal since she was 3 months old and sleeps with it every night. It goes everywhere. A lot of times she'll put it in her backpack and sneak him to school. We've had many close calls on losing baby giraffe throughout the years, but we have always found him and he's made it. So he is like she's going to be 8 in January. So he's like 7.5 years old. And I love it because there will come a day when, baby giraffe is not going to be as important as he is right now. She won't be like sneaking him to school and stuff. So I love that her picture includes him because that's going to be in the future such a time marker in terms of where we were at as individuals in this year, where she was at this year. So that's that one. And then while at school, we ran into her best friend on the first day. I walked her up to the door to say goodbye to her. It's the only day of the year that they let you do that. And then you have to just go through the drop-off line. So I was able to go up with her, and I took a picture of her with her best friend, and then Jonah jumped in and her best friend's sister jumped in as well. So I have a picture of the 4 of them on the first day of school. And then this one, because Jonah doesn't like to be left out, he also does first day of school pictures, even though he's technically in preschool that goes year round. So there is no official first day or anything, but he took this picture and Aaron went up and posed with him, and he turned and they just smiled at each other. And I love this picture of them. It's so cute. I love pictures where people are looking at the camera and smiling, but I love pictures like this one where you can see connection even more. So oftentimes I like to capture photos even when people aren't looking, even when it's a posed picture, they're supposed to be posing, but they're not. Those tend to be my favorite. And then this one down here is Izzy with another one of her best friends at school on orientation. So we had orientation, I think was a Tuesday, and then the first day was a Wednesday, and then I think they only had a day and a half was their first week because they ease in real slow around here. Over the weekend, Jonah showed off that he could ride his scooter, which was shocking. He's actually very good at riding the scooter. And versus, we talk about differences between kids, differences between people in our families. My daughter is super attentive to detail. She is excellent with her fine motor skills, not so great on the gross motor skills, struggles. She struggles to do things like ride a scooter, ride a bike, just has a really hard time with that stuff. Whereas her brother Jonah picks up on that gross motor stuff very quickly, but really struggles on the fine motor attention to detail, except I suppose when it comes to video games, because then apparently he's got those skills, but with anything else, definitely not. So I have this picture of him riding his scooter, and it's super cute also. And I love that there's direction in that photo. One when I am taking photos, a lot of times I will purposefully put my subject more towards the side. So like Jonah is in the first third-ish of the photo, leaving a healthy chunk of space over here. And that lets me have homes for embellishments, homes for words, all that kind of stuff. And that happens a lot. Like I have a lot of space here. She's centered, but there's still a bunch of space here. And I could have cropped it like that, blown it up big, and had a big amount of space next to her. It's very rare, I think, where I just have like this one where everybody's in the picture and it's up close. There's usually space somewhere around them. Over the weekend, this week, we went to a bonfire at our friend's house. It's funny, actually, this bonfire is technically at our old house. So we have become friends with the people who bought our house from us. And every once in a while go over there for bonfires. And it's real weird. It's like very Twilight Zone-ish to be at a bonfire in your old backyard with new friends. But also it's pretty cool. Like it's very serendipitous that happened, that we ended up being friends with them. And so we go there and, you know, it's interesting. My sister-in-law makes rosaries. So we went to a thing for her, like an art show for her. My sister-in-law is autistic. So she goes to, or she works at a facility that helps autistic individuals get and maintain jobs. She's on the like higher functioning side of the autism scale, but still has some aspects of her life that she's not fully independent. Like she doesn't drive. So her dad drives her to work. He actually works at the same place with her, and he's a job coach. And at this point, I don't know what she's doing there, but I think something within their art department. So anyway, they do this fair where a lot of the people who come to their facility have crafts that they make, and they rent out a space and sell their crafts, and it's a way for them to earn income from their own artistic abilities as well, which is super cool. So we went to it and supported her in her rosary stand, which is awesome. She makes beautiful, beautiful rosaries. I myself am not Catholic, so I asked her if she could make me just like a beaded bracelet, because I think like her art is amazing and I would love to wear a piece of her jewelry. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that might be a Christmas present this year. We'll see. And then the last one I have is a picture of the two kids painting on an easel on the deck, which I love because they're not both messy, actually. Izzy's quite clean. Jonah is a giant mess over here. And it's something that they love to do together, is to do their artwork and have a good time with that. So those are primarily the stories that I told. When I put this week together, I did not have, oh, I did. I did have my journaling. Actually, I'll show you that. So I've been keeping a daily journal, and I've actually kept up on it since August. So I have a layout in my daily journal that allows me right here. So here's my daily journal where I write in the moment what's happening on the different days. So then when I go to do my week of project life, I can look at my daily journal, read through all of this, because sometimes what happened in the week is not necessarily pictured. So it allows me to bring some of that context into the journaling when I'm doing it in the moment. So I journaled this last week, but actually have a lot of details from when I did my daily journal back in August. This is a tool that I'm super thankful that I started doing on a consistent basis. I began the year doing it. I took a really long hiatus from it, and then brought it back out in August, and I've been doing it ever since. So very grateful for that. So yeah, super easy week here. I'm gonna see what else you guys have said, make sure I've responded to everything. Tammy, you do the tiny phrase sticker plus little tiny sticker on the digital as well. I mean, I love that as a combination, you know? Love that as a combination. Lynn, you love turkey. Yes, you might be in the minority. I don't know. I think for me, when it comes to like turkey and chicken and all of that, I think I also would I think I would be totally fine being a vegetarian. I like meat. It's not that I don't like it, but I definitely like, I don't know. It's not one of those things that I'm like, man, I just love turkey or I just love ham or chicken. It's usually like, ooh, I just love dip. And what can I put into dip? Meat. So I will eat the chicken so I can have my dip. So funny. Yes, Amy Gretchen has an awesome Hobonichi system. Yes, I love hers. And yes, the gravy and the cranberry and the stuffing. Yes, yes. Anyways, friends, that is really going to be it for today. It was nice and quick. Oh, the rest of the week. So tomorrow we're going to be live here again at 1 o'clock. And I'm going to do 2 layouts. So we'll work on week 35 and week 36. On the schedule, I have a live planned for Wednesday this week. However, I have since learned that my children are off of school on Wednesday, and I did not realize that. So rather than having them at home just playing video games all day, I've decided that I'm going to postpone the Wednesday live to Friday instead. And I know that's like Black Friday, and many of you, well, I don't know. Everybody said they're online shopping. I've heard a lot of people shopping online for Black Friday. So if you're home or if you're not busy and you want to tune in on Friday, I'll do my live at 1. So same time as I would on Wednesday, but 1 o'clock Friday. I'm going to postpone it to then because I am actually going to be taking Izzy, Jonah, and Izzy's friend Ryan to Legoland for the day on Wednesday as something fun to do. It's not a holiday. So, because Jonah and I have a membership to Legoland. We go there, every couple of weeks to go hang out just for something fun to do. But if you are a member, there are certain dates that they call blackout dates that you can't go because they're holidays. So Wednesday is not a holiday, and therefore I can take the kids and their friends. So we're going to go do that on Wednesday. So I will not be here for a live. I am going to post a Patreon announcement about that so everybody can be aware. And then we'll reschedule that to Friday instead for whoever can make it. And then I'll make a couple more layouts that day. So that's going to be that. All right. Yes, Tammy, your niece who has a stuffed doggy's 19, college, and went with her. Yes. Oh, I fully expect that baby giraffe will go to college as long as he doesn't get lost. He will definitely go to college. But it'll be so interesting because here baby giraffe's in. Well, maybe baby giraffe will be in every school picture that she ever takes on the front door. That would be super cool. Anyway. All right, so friends, I hope you all have a great rest of your day today. I'll see whoever is able to make it here tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you on maybe Friday or next week. Also, don't forget, if you are a follower of December Daily on Instagram, there will be a live chat on Instagram tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, talking about photos with 3 awesome guests in the community. So community members, guests from community. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. So come tune in if you're interested in hearing more about photography and December Daily. All right. I will see you all later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, friends.